Interesting facts about Ukraine. Ukraine's history is intertwined with Russia's history. The first Russian state, the Kievan Rus, headed by the Rurik dynasty, was centered in Kiev, the capital of modern Ukraine. Ukraine's name comes from a word meaning borderland. One of Ukraine's national dishes is salo, cured pig fat. It is traditionally served cold with garlic, onion, and pickle. Ukrainians wear their wedding rings on the right hand rather than the left. The national drink of Ukraine is horalka, an alcoholic beverage that is often served with chili pepper. The name means burning water. A stretch of railroad track winding through a green forest between the Ukrainian towns of Klevin and Erdhiv has been nicknamed the Tunnel of Love because of its almost magical beauty. The track was used to secretly move supplies during the Cold War. Ukraine was chosen as the location for the Yalta Conference, the famous meeting between Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin to discuss European boundaries after World War II. Ukrainian citizen Hetman Pylyp Orlyk authored one of the world's first modern constitutions. Orlyk's 1710 document was intended to create a separation of powers within the government. Cossacks were a group of independent communities inhabiting southern Russia and Ukraine, famed for their horsemanship and battle prowess. Ukraine ranks 6th in alcohol consumption internationally. The Askarda are a group of Ukrainian women who train in martial arts in the Carpathian Mountains. Their goal is to empower women to win the hearts of warrior men. The longest musical instrument in the world is a wooden horn called a trembita, and it is played by Polish and Ukrainian Highlanders. Taras Kulakov, the YouTube sensation known as Crazy Russian Hacker, was born in Ukraine. While living there, he was a member of the Ukrainian Olympic swimming team. In April of 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant near Pripyat, Ukraine, suffered a catastrophic meltdown. The United Nations called the disaster the greatest environmental catastrophe in the history of humanity. During the rule of USSR leader Joseph Stalin, some of the indigenous Tatars living in Ukraine's Crimean region attempted to collaborate with the Nazis. Stalin responded by deporting large numbers of them. The tradition of painting eggs and celebration of Easter first began in Ukraine. The first Easter eggs were colored using wax and dye. During the grain famine of the 1930s, some 2,000 Ukrainians were arrested for cannibalism. Ukraine is famous for the fertile soil that is spread across much of the country, the Chernozem or Black Earth. The soil and climate of Ukraine have made agriculture Ukraine's traditional occupation. Writers Nikolai Gogol and Joseph Conrad were both born in Ukraine. The first gas lamp was invented in Lviv, Ukraine. Ukraine was the world's first state to give up its nuclear arsenal. Their last remaining Soviet-era nuclear warheads were removed and dismantled in 1996. Ukraine has declared actor Steven Seagal a national security risk and banned him from the country.